Hello and welcome to another drawing tutorial with Mr. Dolby. Today what I'm going to show you, and I'm going to demonstrate how to use some colouring pencils. As you can see, I've got our Sarah Graham image here. I've done a quick sketch, as you've seen from the speeded up footage before, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you what I want you to try and do with the colouring pencils. Now obviously most people have used colouring pencils before, but hopefully this tip will help you make your work even better. Okay, so ideally really with a selection of colours, what you may see from my drawing is what I've done is I've left these bits. I've kind of penciled in the shapes for where the white areas are, because I haven't got white colouring pencils. My paper is white, so I will use the white paper. As you can also see, I've not put in too much other detail. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the actual colouring pencils to put in these shapes. Okay, so what I'm going to look at to start off with, I'm going to start looking at these big blue areas. Well, to be honest with you, you can start whichever colour you want, to be honest with you. So I'm going to start off with these blue areas, because what I want to demonstrate is I want to demonstrate how you sort of layer up colour. So I've got my sort of reasonably light blue, I've got a slightly darker blue here, I think I might need another darker blue as well. Yeah, I've got another darker blue here, and I think I've got an even lighter blue. Now again with this, it's best to make sure that your colouring pencils are nice and sharp, because again these aren't the best quality colouring pencils, but hopefully what they will do is they will give me a nice big bold bit of colour. So I'm just going to give them a sharpen straight off. And I've got a little cup here just so you don't have to keep getting up. So I've got my cup with my sharpeners in here. Okay, so I'm just going to start off with the light blue, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to just colour in the whole area. I'm going to just do it quite lightly just to think about where the shapes are. So I'm looking at this area here just to start off with. Now I'm penciling in the actual shape, and I'm going to do the whole shape this light blue. Now because I've got a light blue to start off with, I can always go over it and make it darker. Okay, so I'm just getting that general shape in, and you can see these other bits here slightly darker. So I'm just going to put this area in. Now again, with this, when you're doing this, what you want to avoid, making sure there isn't any white gaps in your coloured sections, so you've got a nice solid colour. Hopefully your colouring pencils are slightly better quality than mine, because as you might see, the colour is even coming out quite pale. But anyway, it is for these demonstration purposes. Hopefully you will understand. I also haven't put in too much pencil, because what I don't want is I don't want it to smudge. Okay, so I'm just colouring, I'm just following the shape, I'm not scribbling it. You can see here how I'm doing it. I'm just really making sure that it's colouring in all those areas. Now the thing about Georgia Graham's work is it's got lots of tone in it. That's why we need to overlay it with other areas of colour. Okay, so I've got my light blue area coloured in to start off with. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my darker blue. Alright, I'm going to take my darker blue, but the whole thing is not that dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out an area. I'm picking out this area here, and I'm just going to start to go over the top of that area. If you've got white areas, make sure you just leave them completely white, because basically, unless you've got a white colouring pencil or you've got a white pen that you can create the highlights with later, you're just going to lose those highlights, and those highlights are really, really important. So I've got that first little bit of area in there. You can see I've got some lighter tones, I've got some darker tones in there. At the top round here, I've got some even darker tones. So I'm just going to get that really dark blue and put that in over the top as well. Just around there. And as you can see, I've got some more blue over here. It does begin to get quite intricate. Okay, but do your best. Again, it's just this idea of layering up colour and pencils, what I want you to try and do. Okay, so I'm just, again, putting in some of these shapes, leaving some of these white parts. And that's that general idea with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going, and now and again I'll stop it and speed it up as we're going along when I want to say something. So again, what I might move on to now is I'm going to move on to this dark blue area around here. Now some of these bits are almost really black, so again I'm just going to start off with, it's almost like a purpley, so I'm going to start off with that purple band that goes round there. So again, I can start off with a light colour, and then begin to build it up over there. So again, I've left my white areas. I'm just moving my way down the lollipop. Just this idea of layering up as much colour as possible. Oops. So as you can see, this is work in progress. This is as far as I've got so far. I've layered up, you may be able to see around here, some orange and yellow. I'm layering up lots of this blue and purple. I'll keep working on this, and gradually I'll update the videos as we go. But that is as far as I've got so far. So you won't finish it all in one lesson. You're probably going to need at least 2 lessons to do this. Okay, and the more time you spend on it, the better your result. Enjoy it and have fun. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.